We are keeping a close eye on a story that will impact early voting here in Ohio. 2 local election officials have been dismissed. It's a story we first broke online to you on WDTN.com this afternoon. So we have 2 reports for you tonight, including a new reaction from Dennis Lieberman, who was dismissed. First, we begin with Pam Elliott, though, who has been on this story all day, and she begins our team coverage.
All right, Katie, yes, we're live downtown out in front of the Montgomery County Board of Elections office in the basement of the building behind me. And they're scurrying about getting ready for 10 weeks from now, a major election. Here's what we can tell you right off the bat. Don't expect early voting on weekends here in this county, probably in any county in Ohio, though we're anticipating some legal challenges, and already that's underway. But let's talk about the 3 main players and how we got to this day. They are Jon Husted, the Secretary of State, Dennis Lieberman, and Thomas Ritchie, both the Democrats on the Board of Elections here in Montgomery County. They got a letter today. Together, they have served for 27 years on the board, and here's what the letter states in a paragraph. Board members are free to express their discontent with any directive or advisory issued, but they cannot disobey them. Your dismissal is not about differing views. It is about you violating the law by not following a directive. You were given subsequent chances to comply and refused to take corrective action. That from Jon Husted. Now, the Democratic Party Executive Committee is going to have to come up with 2 new board members. Here's the party chairman.
It's disappointing that he made the decision to remove 2 people that had 27 years of experience right in the middle of a presidential campaign. We're 10 weeks out today, and regardless of what happens, we're going to have people that are not as experienced as the people that are there now. And I think it's dangerous for our community that we have that.
Always that's a worry, to make sure we have good leadership at the top. I think we got a good foundation. A lot of history. Montgomery County has been very successful. Tom and Dennis has been a big part of that. We also have 2 other senior board members I think will provide some stability in the process. Again, along with Betty and I, with our experience, I don't think it'll have a direct impact on the election process. But again, to lose 2 people with the experience and the character that Tom and Dennis had, it's going to have an impact. There's no way around that.
And that was Steve Harsman of the Board of Elections. He's done this job for about 20-some years, so he knows what he's talking about. Now, they have both expressed concern about inexperience, all right? Jackie Sprague now joins me, and she's been talking with Dennis Lieberman, one of the gentlemen dismissed. And what is he thinking in terms of legal action, possibly, Jackie?
Well, I just spoke with Dennis Lieberman about an hour ago, and he tells me that he does plan to take legal action to fight his dismissal. He says, like Pam said before, he and Tom Ritchie have a combined 27 years of experience on the Montgomery County Board of Elections. Lieberman says he thought that they were doing the right thing by increasing accessibility to voters, by adding those early voting hours on the weekends. Now, he says it proved successful with the 2008 presidential election, and they wanted to do it again. He says that he hasn't spoken to the Ohio Secretary of State, but he does have something to say to him.
My message for Jon Husted would be to quit playing politics. Do what's right for the community. You don't have to keep me, but give weekend voting back to the people of our community, because we need it.
And Lieberman says he is exploring his legal options, like I said before, and he plans to take action soon. Reporting live in Dayton, Jackie Sprague, 2 News.